The only sound on this deserted New York street was the soft patter of raindrops. The dim light from the street lamppost was broken and scattered by the raindrops. I was walking quickly when suddenly my eyes fell on an old, soaked letter. Strangely enough, it only had my name written on it, even though I knew no one in this city. My heart was pounding uncontrollably. As I opened the envelope, the one sentence inside was enough to take my breath away. If you're reading this, your time is about to change. It was a silent winter night. The streets of New York were drenched in rain. The faint rumble of traffic could be heard in the distance, but in this corner of Brooklyn, the only sound was the thump of raindrops. I, Ethan Cole, a freelance photographer, was returning from work. My camera bag felt heavy on my shoulder, and my shoes were skidding through small puddles of water. Then I saw it, a lone envelope in the middle of the street. The rain had soaked it all the way through, but my name was still clearly visible on the front, Ethan Cole. I paused for a moment. My heart raced. I had only been in this neighborhood 6 weeks before. I didn't know anyone here. How did anyone write my name here? For some reason, my fear gave way to my curiosity. I picked up the envelope and tore it open with trembling hands. Inside was a piece of paper, the ink slightly smeared by the rain, but the words were still clear. If you're reading this, your time is about to change. But on one condition. An address was written underneath an old, empty warehouse in Brooklyn. That's what I thought about for the next 24 hours. My mind was telling me it was a joke, but my heart was telling me it couldn't be a coincidence. The next night, in the rain, I stood in front of that warehouse. The building looked scary. Broken windows, rusty doors, old graffiti on the walls, and a flickering light that kept going on and off. I gathered my courage and stepped inside. A cool breeze blew in. It was so quiet that my every step echoed. A light bulb hung in the middle of the hall, and beneath it was another envelope. Then my name written neatly. I opened the envelope. Do you want success? So face your greatest fear. Come to Central Park at midnight tomorrow. One fear immediately came to mind. Speaking in front of people. I had always told stories behind a camera, never in front of one. The next night, walking along the deserted trails of Central Park, I reached a small wooden platform. There was a microphone, a spotlight, and a camera set up in front, already recording. A note was taped to the microphone. This is your moment. Tell your story. My hands were sweaty. I wanted to run away, but something inside me was telling me to stop. I grabbed the microphone, my voice shaking, but I began to speak. I told him about how I grew up in a small American town, how I had doubted myself for years, and how I had been afraid to follow my dreams, even after coming to New York. After 15 minutes, I fell silent. My eyes were moist, but my heart felt light. I walked away, thinking that maybe it was all for nothing. The next morning, my phone was ringing non-stop. Someone had uploaded a video of me, and overnight, it had gone viral. Thousands of people were commenting that my words had given them the courage to face their fears. Within weeks, I was receiving invitations to speak, new project offers, and my career took the leap I had been waiting for years. Then one day, another envelope arrived at my door. This time, my name wasn't on it. Inside was just one line. You've conquered your first fear. But there's still a long way to go. I knew, somewhere, someone was still watching me. Lesson: the greatest opportunities often come in the form of fear. If you have the courage to open that door, you can change not only your own life, but the lives of others as well.